Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Caves of Khud. So I went and watched the very end of the last episode, and I noticed our temperature was not falling steadily the entire time we were on this floor. It happened very quickly over the last couple of turns, so in theory, whatever's doing it, it's not just being on the floor that's doing it. I'm hoping that if we just wait a little bit here, our temperature will rise naturally. This enemy is awfully close to us. It is just a rustation. I'm not 100% sure. Do rustations cause your gear to rust? Because obviously I don't want that happening. There are a couple of pivotal pieces of our gear that if they were to suddenly get rusty, I'd have a real problem. But I don't want this dude attacking us. But we can probably just sit still here and not panic for a couple of turns. So I'm going to pass the turn. Okay, our temperature's falling. Or rising, rather. The magnitude of our temperature is falling. Okay, yeah, I don't know what it was that happened there exactly, because I feel like at the end of the last episode, I did wait a couple of turns to see if it would just get better, and it got better a little bit and then got worse again right after, right? So I'm not 100% sure what was going on there. But it looks like we are... Oh, out of ammo. It looks like we are returning now, slowly, to a reasonable level of temperature. Let's pull this cell out. Put in a new cell, also. That would be a good idea. Actually running pretty low on cells. And then we'll equip our new fidget cell here. Alright, and hopefully burn this guy down real fast. Shouldn't take much, yeah. Alright, and the other crab over there with the shade oil on does not yet see us. So, our temperature's holding steady at -24. That's not... I mean, it's not a horrible amount. The eyeless king crab over there has resumed his full corporeal form. Man, those lurking beths hit you for a lot. Oh hey, it's one of those things. What are these? An infiltrator. It's not hostile to us. I mean, I'm just gonna ignore it, I guess. Oh, dudes. We have dudes. What's going on with these guys? These are Templar squires. They are not here to fight me. They are here to fight this crab, probably. Oh, and then all kinds of stuff. And I don't like the words that I'm seeing right now. 898B9 warmonger amongst the true focuses their baleful gaze. But not on me, right? I don't think that that's a thing we see. So there's oily convalescence over here. It's just some normal ass... Nope, never mind. I totally do see that. It is loved by the Putus Templar and disliked by the Hindran of Bela. Apparently this thing killed one of their leaders. Well, we don't want to mess with the Putus Templar. They like us quite a lot right now, right? Because Truekin characters are automatically well-liked by the Putus Templar. And I don't know anything about them. I don't think we've ever encountered a Putus Templar in the world, like a person who is of that rep. So I guess for now we'll just ignore it. Man, there sure is a lot of lurking Beth around here. And it hits so hard. It's so much... Ooh, what is that now? Why is there an X there? Uh-oh. Hey, look at that. A gyro humor appeared. That X is maybe an indication that there will soon be a teleportation. Like, that's the opening of the teleportation effect. Well, I'm going to throw up an Intimidate real fast. I'm going to see if we can get this thing running. I don't really want to fight a gyro humor. Juke away from it and then sprint away a little bit. I can't tell if those things are going to teleport it away, because they might, right? They do that. I don't want to shoot at it and accidentally piss them off, although it looks like it's actually killing them pretty effectively. What are you? I mean, it doesn't matter what you are. You're either an eyeless crab or a rustation, and in either case I don't... Oh, that's the thing I care about a small amount, though. Alright, because we have to be so careful with our weapon, because it does such unpredictable things sometimes. Just trying to be really cautious here. I'm trying not to piss anybody off. Are you hostile to me? No, we're cool. Okay, I'm seeing critical hits down there. I'm seeing stuff is occurring. He is different colors now. Has he caught fire? Why is he so Yes, he's all flaming pseudopods. I didn't realize that it says slimy gyro humor, and I was like, oh, he's one of the slime-equipped ones. But no, not so much. So I'm just going to try to take an angle on this crab that has me not shooting any of the things that might be considered friendly here. Alright, he has been suppressed. Nope, he is unsuppressed already. Just again trying to take a slightly better angle. This should be pretty good. It should be hard for us to accidentally hit anybody else firing this way. So we remark and just get to murdering. Okay. This weapon rules, but it is not optimal for all circumstances. There are some... God, there's so much of this garbage everywhere. There are some situations where it's actually very difficult to use it safely. Alright. God, we are swimming in scrap materials. Oh hey, my food bonus wore off. We should probably fix that. So I'm still not exactly clear what it was that... Damn it, I stepped on one. Still not exactly clear what it was that caused me to freeze all of a sudden. Unfortunately, the game doesn't always... What am I doing? I'm trying to make camp. Yeah, the game doesn't always do a super great job of making that stuff clear to you. Let's cook some meat. Let's cook up boar jerky and also crab jerky, which seems to be quite abundant down here. Alright, 12% was not a particularly good one, but it's fine. Alright, do we... Yes, we do see the stairs down already. I'm not really looking for anything here. I should probably mark him again. Although it seems like we're tearing him up pretty pretty seriously. Maybe I don't even need to bother. Yeah, pretty effective. Then again, now that we know that marking doesn't actually cost any game time, there's like absolutely no reason to not do it. How much carry weight do I have available? Yeah, sure, I'll take these legs. So we can scrap another regeneration pod on this level too, which is nice. Apparently there was one of those med bots up here. And, like, I'm gonna level with you here. I'm a little surprised that I haven't managed to screw this up in a way that kills us yet. I've gotten real close a couple of times, so we managed to, like, narrowly make it out. Oh, interesting. So, like, there's real bodies. There's real stuff happening here. I'm going to take the grenades. I don't think we want to bother with any of the rest of this stuff. But yeah, I'll definitely have those grenades. So this is where those Templar squares got teleported to. I mean, steel plate mail is pretty good armor. We got really lucky really early on and found some armor that's just like bananas. I mean, honestly, how much of this run do you have to, in fairness, attribute to that group of jewelers we encountered? Like, to find that stuff, and not just to find it, but to find it so early on in our character's life, it was such a huge, huge gain. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna disassemble. I was starting to think maybe we should just leave that there, so that we have a tank to run back up to, because I've destroyed all the... Ow. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. There's so many of them. Just everywhere. All the time. Everywhere. Hey, does my temperature go up when I hang out near the fire? It totally does. That's pretty cool. And when we're not near the fire, our quickness is all the way down to 92. Interesting. What was I just saying? I have honestly forgotten. Ah, well, it couldn't have been that important. Okay, something is happening to our west. We're just going to try to bring down Boosterbot real fast. He's going to shoot me with stuff, and... I mean, there's not a lot of things... It doesn't seem like he actually has any weaponized compounds. He's just a medical bot, right? So he's trying to shoot helpful stuff at us. If he hits me, it won't be a big deal. Oh, except, I guess, if he hit me, and he tonicked me up, and then he hit me again... It could be bad, right? We still haven't actually seen what happens, but it's not good to have multiple tonics on at the same time, right? And I'm trying to keep an eye on our temperature a little bit more closely here. I've noticed we're down to a worse quickness value now. God, there's so much Beth around here. I think that was more than one in the same space, even. Alright, let's take that out. So, used to be, photonics were one of the rarest materials for us. We had never seen a good source of photonics before. All of a sudden, we're just swimming in the crap. Okay, are these all husks? I don't actually want to hit a molting basilisk if I can avoid it, obviously. Like, best not to get into extra combat if we can avoid it. That said, you can't always. Well, I sure hit something there. Damn it. Stupid Beth. God, there's so much of this garbage. It's just everywhere. It's like young ivory, but it does 20 damage when it hits you. It's a real nightmare. Also, I'm having a hell of a time. This guy's marked and everything. I just cannot hit him. Did that big eyeless crab just die to walking on the Beth? I think it did. I mean, it does a lot of damage. You can't say it doesn't. Okay, we got another big crab, and he does seem to be aware of me. I'm gonna back up a little bit here. Let's make him come up here. Okay, apparently he's not going to. He's just going to elect not to. Well, let's suppress him here then. We can probably kill him before he gets close. Yeah, okay, there we go. I guess I hadn't really thought about that, but given how quickly... we don't exactly know how much damage he had taken before he started stepping on the lurking Beth, but he seemed to die pretty quickly from it, so we could be using it to our advantage, like in a sort of like as a trap against the monsters. The problem is, it's so hard to know where it is until you happen to wander near enough to it for it to be revealed to you. I'm gonna go over here in this little corner and rest until healed. Alright. So we're slowly getting Bethed apart. Alright. Give me a nice long line of sight here. So that's a molting basilisk. That one's alive. Is it hostile? Nope, that's also a husk. Huh. Also, there's something down there that's illuminating the area normally. And we're still seeing explosions, it seems like. It could be Mechanimists throwing grenades, you know? But it also could be... I think when Rhymewicks do their thing, it makes a little explosion type thing happen, right? When they do their fire breath, or their frost breath, rather. So maybe it's an active Rhymewick? Let's blow you up. Ooh, 2 blaze injectors. I am overjoyed. You love to see it. Also, a bronze battle axe, which does not feel like appropriate equipment in this area. I don't think you have been keeping your gear up to date. God, there's so much of this stuff, and whenever you find it, there's like a ton... Oh! That is a molting basilisk. So here's a weird thing. It doesn't have difficulty or upsettedness indicators, and I don't know why. I'm gonna sprint away from it. We're gonna just buy ourselves some space. And then I guess we're just gonna kill this damn thing? Like, I didn't want to. My guess is, though, that we will probably be able to kill it without much difficulty, because the Eigen rifle is very unfair. Ooh, it isn't really taking very much damage, though, is it? Mark him and fire. Oh, no, we're getting there. He's definitely tougher than some of the enemies we've faced down here. Resuppress. The suppressing fire thing is... It's wild. It's wild how effective that is. Remark. He's quick, though. I'll give him that. He does not stay suppressed for very long. I don't exactly know how that works. Like, they're making some kind of roll each turn. It has a normal maximum duration, and then they're making some kind of roll each turn to figure out if they break out early, I think. At least we have the, damn it. I was gonna say, the perceptiveness to usually see the bath before we walk on it. I'm just gonna walk down it. Okay. What is this stuff? Oh, right. Surgical waste. So I would love to know exactly what was going on over here before we step in. Unfortunately, it looks like that's not in the cards. Trying to keep an eye on my temperature and on everything else. I mean, there are basilisk husks everywhere, so it could just be a basilisk. But no, the basilisk was not causing explosions. There might well be a basilisk over here. Oops, rifle is out of power. Well, both the fidget cells are ready to rock. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Don't remove my Eigen rifle, just remove the cell. Alright, and then, like, even once we do run out of chem cells and our fidget cells are on empty, we also still have the ability to recharge stuff, and we have plenty of recharge fuel. It's not like we're in any danger here. Just trying to be efficient for as long as possible. Alright, there's no reason to just leave around. I would love it if that gas would cease to exist before we move on. I'm just going to sit here and pass turn until that happens. Alright, give me those. Definitely a little bit nervous coming around these close corners like this. Okay, I destroyed a molting basilisk husk. I did not hit a living basilisk. May as well pull that thing. I mean, it's possible that whatever was over here is dead. We got a cloneling, which is, like, not very dangerous, right? I'm gonna just smash it with my hammer, I think. We could save ammo here. Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. It's running away. Unsuccessfully. It's also possible that the booster bot or the cloneling killed whatever it was. Like, it went on a spree and fought a bunch of stuff and eventually died. Are you a husk? I like the fact... I kind of like the fact that the husks and the basilisk itself are, like, completely indistinguishable at a glance. And so you have to stop and take a moment and really consider the situation. No, shoot this guy. Come on. Really? Yeah, that's what I figured was going to happen. The drowsing urchin has put itself to sleep. You know what? Whatever's in that room, it probably doesn't matter. I'm going to leave this tank up, so that there is a tank in case we have to come back. Oops, that's the wrong button. There you go, stairway down. Okay, Boulder Man. This is a friendly. That's just an eyeless crab, so Boulder Man is definitely the priority. If the Plastronoid gets close to us, we can kill it in a single shot. The crab will actually take multiple hits, even though it's super easy to... even though it's not going to be able to deal any damage to us. So I am definitely going to hold off. This is going to suck. Hey, I successfully suppressed him right away. Alright, I'm gonna move over like this, and we're gonna try to burn down the crab real fast. While also shooting other stuff. Because we don't actually want to get surrounded by multiple enemies, right? Bad time. Bad time for that. Let's replace with the other fidget cell. And then throw this fidget cell... Sorry, throw it on our arm real quick. Oh my god. Okay, you know what I don't need is all of these enemies coming for me at the same time. Let's How do I want to handle this? I could try to... Alright, I'm going to mark and then suppress this guy. I fail to suppress. I hit the door. I almost hit that friendly dude over there. And then we're going to sprint into the left corner here. The brainer was smart enough to move in a way that was not exactly where he was going, to try to head us off at the pass. Oh, I guess trying to shoot through the cragmensch into the crab is a bad idea. Because we fail to penetrate the cragmensch fairly frequently. Boy, I am not doing a very good job of... That wasn't even kind of the right direction. That was 100% my character trying to shoot the cyberneticist. There is no universe in which you could imagine that as a shot at the crab. What do I currently have in my thrown weapon slot? Nothing. Do we have... No, we are out of sower seeds. I was thinking this would be a really good opportunity to use one. Boy, it is going to make absolutely certain that I am always shooting that cragmensch, huh? Let's give him the old intimidate. Okay. Boy, what is the right way to do this? I'm not going to have sprint back for a really long time. I'm going to try to menacing stare the cragmensch. My guess is this is not going to work. Oh, he became afraid. Alright, so now we have 2 enemies running from us. Trying not to accidentally destroy this treasure chest during the fighting. Alright, gotta switch to a grown-up power cell. We are going through them fairly quickly. It's weird that it doesn't just let you... It's weird that it doesn't have the fidget cell open in that menu in the same way that it does when you select your arm. Okay. We're almost good. Is he not hostile to me? I assumed that after I hit him he would become hostile, but I guess he knows we didn't mean it. Which I really appreciate, and that's not usually how it works in video games, I feel like. Yeah, disassemble. What's in this box? Can't have it all. Okay, so not really anything. I mean, there's no reason not to take this stuff, because it weighs 0. Alright, you rifle through the bloody trash. The game's getting very upset. I don't really like the shape of this area. It's going to be so easy for us to come around a blind corner and just immediately make contact with an enemy. The one thing we really, really don't want in this place is to ever be in melee with anything. Gosh, that's a lot of enemies. Okay, so this is becoming a little bit of a problem. It turns out there's a lot of stuff down that hallway I've aggroed. Hey, I see that. I see you over there. I hit him for 18. And then a whiff. There we go. Unfortunately, I'm making it really hard to hide behind doors. So I'm just like super good at accidentally destroying all of the doors everywhere. Yeah, go ahead and pick those up. We are using our food. It's important that we maintain the crab jerky. I can just smash this guy, right? Because the gas isn't going to harm me. Hey there, pal. The mysterious gunslinger. Do I need your ammo? I have 3,000 lead slugs, so probably not. Do I have enough? Yes, I do. Okay, I have enough arrows to make this just a 2-dram trade. I will do it. That's fine by me. Thanks for the ammo, sucker. See, this is how you do it. You trade away all of their ammo, and then you fight them, because you know they can't fight back. Nope, stop. Stop existing. I'm just hitting the wall. Oh, he stepped in some Beth. It totally works. It's hard to use as a trap because I feel like I never know that it's there, but it is functional as a trap. It's just we can only use it that way accidentally. Wow, they sure are summoning a lot of additional twinning leeches in. Well, thank heavens for the penetration on our weapon. We really get through those guys fast. Looks like we got a friendly over here. A lead slug just whizzed past. Did you shoot at me? Huh. Why is he hostile? I wonder what I did to piss that one off. Well, I sure did show that door who's boss. Right, suppressing fire doesn't actually work on these guys because you have to penetrate their armor for it to happen. Just leave him marked, let him throw big rocks at me. If he takes a step toward me, I have to think about that pretty carefully, but the rock throwing I'm fine with. Oh, he's getting close. Okay. Handled, eventually. So, weird artifact times 4. Oh, get, please. Those are all very, very good. And then also, there's a grenade of some kind, a phase conjugate, high explosive grenade. We'll get that as well. And then we may as well break down, so he has a copper nugget, we'll take that. I don't have any intention of using this. Do we want to? There's no way I can carry around a grenade launcher. Okay. This seems like a good moment to make camp, if it will let me. No, okay. How high are we on weight? Just a little bit. That's annoying. I will drop my something. Let's drop all of our eyeless king crab legs, which we will come back and cook in a moment. Apparently I am aware of hostiles nearby. Somehow I knew this cragmensch was here. Oh! Hey, that's also a cragmensch. Let's... Is this gel hostile to me, or is he... Yes, he is. I wonder why everything is hostile now. There are things that used to be pretty chill with our presence that are no longer so chill with our presence. And I don't like it. My Mechanimist rep hasn't gotten screwed up, has it, from me accidentally blowing stuff up? Because I know I'm untrustworthy, but it's all accidents. No, it still says we're welcome in their holy places and everything. He must be... I don't know what they're upset about, but... I must have done something. Okay, so I failed to affect anybody with my scariness. I'm gonna do a little sprinting. I think we gotta make some distance here. This blue gel is way tougher than I was expecting it to be. Alright, back to this guy. It would be ideal if we could get him before he got over to the convalescence. Nothing here is very dangerous, but it's all very annoying to fight. Let's... Okay, get him past the convalescence before spending any more ammo on him. Eigen rifle merely clicks. Well, good news. That's enough time for both of our fidget cells to be ready to use again. J. Boy, he sure isn't dying. Come on, there we go. Stupid giant boulders all blocking my movement. Alright, no, not that. I want to make camp. Can I do it now? Okay, cool. So let's pick up our crab legs. And then preserve them down into weightlessness. And I mean, we may as well eat while we're here, right? Boar and crab jerky. You know, I'm a little surprised we don't have more goat jerky. I feel like we killed a lot of goats. I'm gonna make him walk over the Beth here. He didn't really take that much damage. He's still fine. I didn't even see a damage notification, but I mean, obviously, it was a bad number. Ugh, this Eigen rifle. These fidget cells, man. Replace it with that, and then fidget cell on the arm. Oh, hey, there, friend. I guess that's true. I spent a little while screwing around with my inventory. It looks like our friend here is interested in saving us, or maybe not. Maybe he just wanted to run over and see a Cragmensch up close and personal in a situation where he was reasonably sure it wouldn't try to immediately kill him because it's, you know, busy. Alright. Boy, oh boy, do we have the photonics. Oh, hey, a juicing cannibal. What on earth? Blaze tonic, Sphinx salt tonic, he's extremely illuminated. A man beyond the pathogen. Muscles bulging in grotesque asymmetry. Skin both gnashed and scaled. Teeth filed into fangs. Quivering pupils dilated to the size of coins. And sclera raw with tributaries of blood. He's equipped with a fist and just a big metal he's just swinging a big chunk of metal that he found somewhere at us. Well, I'm gonna spook him. Let's see if he will spook. He does not seem afraid. He is trying to punch me. Also, he's caught on fire because he didn't move for long enough, I guess. Mark him, suppress him. Okay, that's going to make it very hard for him not to be on fire. Huh. Well, that's an enemy that we haven't seen yet. So I guess if you're the kind of person who loves injectors, who's just wild about the kinds of things that you can get injected into you, this is a pretty good place to be. Oh, what am I doing? That's a guy. Right, this is a prime place to be. There are a lot of injector robots around here who will just, like, even without asking you, they'll just start injecting you with stuff, aggressively injecting you with stuff, feeding you with that good stuff that you crave. Let's rest until healed, next to our fire here. Alright, so we are at quickness 82 on this floor. Like, it is getting colder floor by floor. I'm starting to wonder... I don't know exactly what the point that you are considered to be frozen solid is. Apparently there's a corpse in this. No. G? There we go. Yeah, I want to break down these things. But at some point, if it keeps getting colder every floor lower that we go, we're going to we're not going to have enough anti-cold gear to be able to move around anymore. Like 82 is already pretty bad quickness-wise. I'm a little worried. Are we cool, guys? Yes, everything's fine down here. In fact, it seems to be warmer here. We are in the abandoned ward, Bethesda Souza level 12. There's a beetle. Let's have a chat with it. Bring me 3 globes, and I will reward you with a blazing cannon. Globes, that's interesting. 3 globes. We might be able to do that. Did our starting village have a bunch of globes in it? I mean, at this point it was so long ago. And we've started so many characters, it's hard to know. These are not doors. That's not how doors work. We've started so many characters that it's hard to remember which things are from the current one. Are you guys setting off the sleeping gas? Do you need me to handle this for you? Okay, that did not make them hostile. I'm still trying to figure out what it is that makes them hostile. Oh, you know what? What I was perceiving as explosions before was probably just mechanimists searching trash, wasn't it? Yeah, because that totally... Alright. Not nearly as dangerous as I was thinking. Oh, rifle's out of ammo again. You know what? Hold on. I will just replace it with the other fidget cell. Because that one's already gotten back up to fresh. This is probably more fiddling around than we really need to do. But I'm so nervous about running out of resources down here. And it's not like it would even necessarily be hard to leave. But it would be such a walk back to the surface. Gonna wait for that gas to clear so that we can check the room beyond this one. So no, now we're down to quickness 79 again. It really does, like... It's different just chamber by chamber, even. Alright, I think we can fight in here a little bit. I will say this, I appreciate the amount of XP that we're getting out of these Cragmensch guys. For the level of danger that we face fighting them, it's a pretty good deal. Although we're certainly not getting as much as we used to. Man, I really want a blazing cannon. Oh hey, it's the booster bot. I'm gonna try to just smash this one with my hammer. The booster bot is stunned. What does Conk do when they're stunned? Your skin shrivels and dimples. He got me with something. What am I injected with? I've been rubber gummed. So if he were to hit us with another one, it would be bad, right? I'm gonna start shooting him. Maybe we gotta take this more seriously. 17 damage. Bad time for it to go into click mode. I'm just gonna smash him. Okay. He has to be low on health, right? Alright, the other fidget cell is not ready to go yet. So let's pull this one and replace it with the last normal chem cell that we have. F. Nope, that's not what I wanted. It's interesting that pressing F caused me to equip Ari instead of opening the energy cell category, which is what I was expecting it to do. Let's break this down and then grab those. We must have so many injectors by now. I wonder what this place would be like if we hadn't built the Eigen rifle, if we hadn't just like found the design on that Ushir. Because right, you have to assume that the Cragmensch have pretty good armor values. Given the amount of penetration we have, I'm gonna actually lure this thing into this room before I fight it. I don't wanna have a chance of accidentally destroying that chest. Okay, our skin is normal again, which makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. I sure do love it when my skin is normal. Also, I will say this. I find it comforting that they're as bad at fighting in these small spaces as I am. Is this dude coming over here to fight me? No, okay. That's inconvenient, my friend. I do not want to shoot you. Is he gonna... I think he's trying to help. My dude, you are going to get yourself killed. Okay, problem solved. Just, hey, hang back. I got it, okay? You just gotta trust me. I'm very good at this. Alright, got both of them in one hit. Because I am an expert. I'm gonna move this way. This is gonna be a little harrowing. I mean, we'll let him get adjacent, and then we'll give him the old intimidate. Alright, he just ran into the corner, and now he's going to stand there until I have finished shooting his spine apart, which I really appreciate, actually. Let's just juke away from him real quick. Juke doesn't have a super long cooldown. We can afford to be pretty aggressive with it. Alright. Boy, it feels like this floor has had a lot more fights per tile than most of the previous ones, doesn't it? Suppress. Please just die. Okay. I'd love to get to that chest so much. Oh man, it's not even just a chest. Look at this. To take all is going to put us overweight. Oh no, even injectors that are full of stuff are weightless. Data disk, flashbang grenade Mark II. Learn. Seems like a good move. This is a stun gas grenade. Get. And get. Certainly don't need that sun veil. And injectors. Cool. Salve and blaze. It's like the most useful possible stuff. Well, okay, that's overselling it a little bit. You know, we could find some Uber Nostrum. Sorry, this is a low quality. What is this? What is it ahead for? I mean, it's 8, so disassemble. That's very exciting. So now we have the materials to build the thing. All we have to do is survive until we have 29 intelligence. That's a very cool piece of scrap, man. This has been, the loot here has just been phenomenal. We've done really well here. Alright, I was trying to get them to line up so I could shoot them both at once. Disassemble. Yeah, I wonder what kind of head that was. Like, I'm assuming a head for, like, an android or something, right? I'm a little, like, it should absolutely tell you. Ooh. What was that? What was all that? We do have a guy who is, like, kind of a right-now problem. Luminaries can be a little bit of an issue. Maybe what we just saw there was the luminary successfully performing stunning force on something that isn't us. He's figured out a good way to get me to stop shooting at him. The blue gel is stunning him. In fact, it looks like everybody wants to kick his ass. I'm maybe going to step out of the way here. Oh, these guys are worth a lot of XP, though, aren't they? We should try to jump in here. Or just stand like this in such a way that I probably won't accidentally kill anything. I mean, look, they can see that I'm shooting at their enemies. They know we're on the same team. Well, I cannot get through his damn carapace, though, can I? Alright, maybe I'm gonna let them handle it. Because he's not taking damage from me. So you guys get on that. I'll be over here. Nah, well, that's inconvenient. They popped one of those sleep gas things. Are they harming him? Nope. Not really. Oh my god, there's so much gas everywhere. Yep, so that's just stunning force. Alright, I want to help. No, don't shoot at the friendlies. Shoot at this dude. Why does he want to shoot at these guys so badly? Have they gone hostile? Well, the gel has. Alright, well, I guess let's kill the gel then. There's no reason for me to let this thing live. Okay, we actually did some damage that time. I was about to say, we're gonna get the telltale click any moment now. No. I wanted to remove it. Apparently I was hitting Shift R. Okay. Oh, they got him. Alright, good work, everybody. The blue gel's gone a little nuts, though. I will help you kill it with my mighty hammer. Okay. So everything seems to have calmed down now. I don't really want a star apple, I don't think. I mean, I know we could cook it down to jam, I guess. But we are exactly at our carry limit now. Alright, so, what is your deal? Why are you glowing like that? You have fallen asleep. Oh right, sleep gas. That makes sense. What did I do? I could see the wall beyond that door. I knew that door wasn't going to lead me anywhere. What was that? Oh, it's just one of those. What is that? Oh, it's just a floating glow sphere laying on the ground. Okay, there we go. Boy. There's such a large number of total enemies here. Ow. Booster bot, how dare you? Alright, let's back it up a little bit. Yeah, I wanna take advantage of the bottleneck here. Alright, you're under control. Where'd that crab go? There we go. I mean, not like these crabs are a serious threat to us or anything. Okay. So what was it? It's 4A to recharge a power cell to completely full. Doesn't seem like we're really that hungry for additional power. I think we'll be okay. Let's dismantle this guy and get those. Must you? I mean, listen, I'm not going to say it wasn't a good ambush. It was a pretty well-laid ambush, but at the same time, how is this worth anyone's time? Okay, a bent surgical stent. We have here... Sure, lead slugs. I'll take them. Vine wafers, I'll take them. We do need to, like, get to the bottom at some point here, because we are running all the way out of carry space. Hey, let me take all here. I know what it will do. No, I wanna... Okay. I was trying to interact with the thing on the ground to our left before doing anything else, but apparently it will not let me do that. So what do we have that we could drop? We could certainly toss some of our power cells. We don't need all these power cells. We could do away with some of our grenades. We could not be... Yeah, we have too many hammers. Why do I even have these? Why do I even have this hammer? Drop that. Okay. Yeah. And again, not that I'm trying to, like... What is this? Skulk injector. Okay, I was going to say, what kind of injectors haven't we seen yet? I'm not trying to say I don't love getting all the loot. We have too much loot is a real first world problem. But also, we do have too much. There's too much good loot around here. Alright. This is strange furniture. Is this not a... Oh, it's a willowy regeneration tank, so it's different. I had to really examine it. I've never seen one that looks so light before. So he sorted through the garbage, found a burnt capacitor, and then didn't know what to do with it. He just likes looking for stuff. Alright. Temperature -46, quickness 78. We descend further. It is even colder. That's a becoming nook. Let's try to smash these rustaceans up real fast. Okay, it's become a little bit more of a situation. Intimidate. This guy's not intimidated yet, so we kill him first. Ah. Okay, put on the new fidget cell, put the old fidget cell on here. This game doesn't allow you to just make macros, does it? Alright, one enemy down. I'm going to give the menacing stare to the big one. Trying really hard to just clean this up so it's just one enemy. Alright, there we go. One problem at a time. The good news is, engaging in all that melee combat's charging up our fidget cells a little bit faster. Wait, why am I not allowed to fire? There we go. Like, sometimes I go to fire and it just doesn't want to do it. Well, this is not ideal. What is that? It looks like it's just a statue of an implanted eater. Erosion has smoothed its features into abstraction, but once it stood in monument to the coupling of machine and folk. Huh. Let's back up a little bit. I don't want to be... Well, I guess we're probably just going to fight... Damn it. I was going to say we're going to fight these little guys with just the hammer. Alright, here we go. We'll fight the little guys with the hammer, and then when the little guy dies and the big guy gets adjacent, we'll go back to using abilities. Oh, I accidentally hit the Mechanimist there. I hate the fact that if you hit something accidentally, that thing becomes the default target. Like, obviously, I want to be shooting at the crab, and you know that because the crab is the one that has my mark on it. Okay, where are we at on cells? We still have this lead-acid cell, we still have the thermoelectric. Let's try this thing for a bit. And also this. Okay. He is not dying very quickly. We're going to have to actually do something here. Never mind. Never mind, he went down. Alright, hopefully the other... This is so many becoming nooks. Hopefully the other mechanimists on the level will not be too upset with us for shooting that guy. Let's have a look at these. Okay, I guess there's no other information on that. How about this one? Nope, it is visibly different than the others, but not in a way that's, like, useful to us. Let's just rifle through this trash real quick. Hey, look at that. We'll deal with the guy in a moment, with the Kragmensch. I want to take him over here. So it looks like we're not... The first shot we took lowered the number of drams of acid from 4 to 3, but the second one didn't lower it again. Okay, that was pretty lucky. We got that one very quickly. I'm hoping the other mechanimists on the level won't be cross with us, because I'd really love to not have to fight everybody. We should probably blow that up, though. Okay, so there's still lots of legitimately hostile stuff going on. Let's kill that Voider. That thing went down real fast, and also I popped a drowsing urchin beyond him. There's a ton of stuff in these areas. All right, so we're getting to the point where we're going to have to start refreshing cells. Let's plug in the thermoelectric cell for right now. The fidget cells aren't really ready to go yet. Okay. Yeah, I've seen... there's a couple more plastrinoids for sure, and apparently that Voider is still alive. God, there's so many plastrinoids, oh my god. Alright, we killed the Voider. We killed almost all of the plastrinoids at the same time, which is fun. There's a Kragmensch, who we're not realistically going to be able to hit from here. We'll have to let him come a little bit closer. What have we got here? A drum-loaded desert rifle. That's cool. I mean, obviously, disassemble, but... A lacquered weird artifact. Okay. Disassemble that guy as well. It does have 9 penetration. This is a triple fire gun, not a quintuple fire, but maybe like... Hold on a second. What else is in this space? And we're taking the lead slugs, obviously. I don't... Is this Plastifer Jerkin? It does have cold resist. So we'd lose a bunch of dodge value and 1 armor value, but 8 cold resist might actually be relevant. We might have to... We might have to refigure our stuff a little bit. Because I think we should probably take that. Alright, let's grab it. Let's grab the carbine. Concentrated nullbeard gland paste. Powerful normality gas breathing effects. Is it weightless? The name is too long to tell. Alright, pick it up and we'll figure it out. Alright, let's do a quick little bit of figuring here. So in terms of guns, am I about to disassemble my chain gun? The carbine's just a better weapon, right? It only fires in groups of 3. But the extra point of penetration is so valuable. Yeah. And if we disassemble our jewel-encrusted chain gun, like, obviously it would be better to sell it, but, you know, situation being what it is. If we disassemble this, we get back a ton of weight. I'm gonna do it. Alright, and then I think we should probably take off our jewel-encrusted nanoweave vest for the first time in forever, because I think we really need the extra cold resistance. Although, I guess, looking at it, it hasn't seemed to change anything. Alright, I'm gonna also swap us over to the new gun. And we'll swap back for when we have to fight Kragmenches. Well, I guess like right now. But when we're fighting anything else, it's probably better to use the bullets, right? Kragmenches, we barely get penetration on them even using the incredibly high penetration weapon. And it's not like the ammo's super precious, it's just... It seems to be fighting something. Yeah, it's fighting that plastronoid. Well, as soon as we get a penetration, it's going to kill all the plastronoids behind it as well. Okay, we got there. Remove... Oops, that's not what I wanted. Give me my lacquered carbine. Okay. Being made to rifle through the trash manually. Oh, because there's a thing right there. Yeah, and even firing 3 shots at a time, it still doesn't. It's going to take a long time to go through all of our ammo. Of course, the instant you want to unequip the Eigen rifle, you are going to see more Kragmenches. You know what? I'm just gonna burn this guy real quick because the Kragmensch is right there. Like we're still a little bit. Time is of the essence. Hey Voider, please die. Hey, everything that's bothering me while I'm trying to worry about this Kragmensch, please just like go away. I'm very busy, can't you tell? The number of drams of acid or drams of lava in our rifle has not decreased yet, so it looks like these thermoelectric cells must be quite efficient. Which is nice, certainly. Okay, there we go. It just went from 2 to 1. So this 1 is going to give us quite a few more shots. And then, like I said, after that we can start worrying about refilling, recharging. Okay, disassemble, and this looks like exactly the kind of situation where we could swap over to this other gun. I didn't get it. This is interesting. High explosive grenade, I will take it. We don't want any of this stuff. A fullerite short sword. Wow, that's we haven't seen very many weapons made of fullerite. And for a short sword, like 8 penetration, 1d10 damage, that's very impressive. I'm not going to carry around a sword for the purpose of selling it, because man oh man, do we not need to worry about that. Okay, when I hit... Usually when you hit F and there's an enemy around, the gun automatically aims at the enemy, but it really doesn't seem to be interested in doing that with those guys. Ugh, more Kragmenches, man. They'd be so much less annoying if they weren't so evenly distributed throughout the floor, you know? Alright, give me back my Eigen rifle. Let's pull the fidget cells. Give it one of these. And again, we're going to get into a position where I'm not going to accidentally shoot the Mechanimist, hopefully. Alright, I think this should be a pretty clean angle. It's getting less clean by the moment, though. There we go, that's what we wanted. I guess I lost sight of him for a second there, so we got to remark. Just back up, thanks. Could you please just die? Also, I'm not landing kickbacks on him. It's too strong. Let's pull the cell. I'm not even going to replace it with anything right now. We're just going to remove that. Go back to this. And then throw that on my arm. Okay. Clear those guys out. Disassemble this thing. Do we have 6... Or was that 18? 18 6-bits? It's a little bit silly. Can't automatic search the trash because there's a voider way over there in the corner in a place where it clearly has no intention of harming me. That said, obviously I'm not going to let it live. Alright. On a lot of enemies, you're gonna get, well, I don't know about a lot. I'd have to actually do some math. But on at least some enemies, you are going to reliably get more damage out of 3 9 penetration shots than you are out of 1 12 penetration shot, right? Dude's asleep, right? Because of all the sleep gas. Oh my god, what? Where are they even coming from? How are there so many of them on the left? Oh, wow. Yeah, gimme. Wow, that's really good. Well, let's hope those becoming nooks have some cool stuff in them, because we can definitely afford to take advantage of them. Alright, and there's just so much garbage on the floor, and part of me is like, hey, SB, you really, really, really don't need more bits. But also, what am I supposed to just, like, leave it here? I'm puzzled by this strange furniture. No, never mind. It's just exactly the same as all the other chairs I've seen, except this one is slender. Come here, you. Alright, enough of that noise. Like, the density of enemies on this level doesn't even really make sense. If you think about the number of tiles there were for enemies to be in, they're like, there can't be the number of enemies that we've seen. Okay. Force Modulator and Schema Soft. Armor. Low tier. What is a Schema Soft? You gain access to every schematic for a single class of artifacts. Interesting. I don't really... Low tier armor doesn't seem all that useful to build. And I already have a Force Modulator installed, don't I? Yeah. Okay. What about this one? High-grade dermal insulation. Okay, that's compelling. Body, head, back. Do I have one of those open? Yes, in fact, all of them. Okay. Before we make a decision about where that should be implanted, obviously we need to know what other implants are in the area, but that's something we're definitely taking. A beautiful visage. +1 ego. In your face. Well, I mean, we don't really have a lot of uses for ego, but also, why not? Skillsoft Swift Reflexes. You gain a random skill whose cost is nothing. Not worth the head slot, I think. But I'm very excited about this insulation. Do you think that goes in the back, probably? Oh, sorry, we don't want to do it this way. We want to interact with the computer. So, first of all, upgrade my license. I don't remember how many points it said it was. I'm just going to upgrade my license as much as I can afford to. Okay. Let's install cybernetics. I would love some high-grade dermal insulation in my... So the head is definitely a part where there's a lot of competition, obviously. So it's really body versus back. I'm going to go body... The only other thing I can see is, like, you can maybe find some, like, actual armor value for your body, probably. Yeah, let's do back. Okay, so that was 3 of the points we just bought. We have very little left. Thank God we found the 6 credits on this floor. But that's excellent, right? Like... So my temperature is only -43 right now. Do we want to take any of this stuff with us? It probably sells alright. Yeah, grab it all. How much weight was that? None. That's not universally true. Some of these are heavy. Right, we definitely were carrying one around. We may still be carrying around the one that's 10 pounds. But yeah, we may as well grab these. And who knows, maybe we'll want a beautiful visage later. Okay, and with that, I guess we have cleared the floor. It was not an easy one, this one. Let's head down. The Cryobarrio in Bethesda Souza, level 14. So this is a very open floor. A lot of phase webs, some irritable tortoises, and Narlu the Querulous, the legendary irritable tortoise. The long lathe of time shaved the prospects from beneath the reptile's feet until he hid in a shell of plastron and carapace, brooding and peevish. He is hated by the mechanimists. Okay, so he's free rep. Well, we're going to take that rep then. What else is going on around us? It seems like a lot. There's some kind of thing happening in here. Cryogenic mist. A frosted pillar. Huh. This looks a little intense. And I mean, like, we could take this turtle for sure. Lots of stuff down here is actually completely frozen. You know what? Going back upstairs. We're over the hour. Maybe this is not the time. I'm going to stop right here for today, because it does kind of look like we're going to get into a whole situation once we go down there. So that's where we're going to call it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. I did not expect that delving into Bethesda Souza was going to take so many damn real-life hours. This has been an epic journey. That word gets used a lot in video games, but this is what it actually means. We are having ourselves an epic journey. There's loot, there's terrifying mythical beasts, there's much more loot, and when you come back next time, tomorrow, we will continue to delve. We will fight some very low-level tortoises, we will examine some massive cryogenic mist chambers, and hopefully we'll do it all without ever getting frozen to death. And we'll see you then.